Hey, hey, Inspired Changes here. Ebony here to do messages for Gemini. What's up, Gemini? Hope all is well with you. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. Please do like, please do comment, please do subscribe to the channel. I greatly appreciate that, definitely, if it's resonating with you. Those that been here with me, thank you so much for your dedicated support. I appreciate you much. I really, really do. All right. So, Gem, this is going to be energy. We're going to see the energy you may possibly be in and moving forward towards. All right. Pull it. All right, Gemini, this is the energy you in. It's the energy you may possibly be moving in. Bottom of the deck. Ooh, wake up call. Okay. Being of service. Be of service. Be of service, Gemini, is a wake up call. How I'm getting this is this. You could go two ways. Be of service is here. This the energy you in. Then it's a wake up call by way of how you show up in people's lives, how you show up for people, how of service you are when it comes down to it. Okay. And you could be a very compassionate person. You could be a very loving person. However you are of service, it's giving you a wake up call. Okay. Maybe you could be a little bit too compassionate. Maybe you could be a little too open. Maybe you could be a little too loving. Okay? Too much giving a fuck. Okay? Also look at this because I'm looking at the energy that you may possibly be in, and that's being of service. Okay? This can also be wake up call where it's shocking others how you are, how you show up. Take it how it resonates, Gemini. Take it how it resonates. All right, let's get into it. If you're not, then maybe you're also being called to. It's a wake-up call to you, for you to be of service. Okay, if you're not in this energy and you're shifting out of something to come into this right now, then it something will be shaking you up to be of service. Take it how it resonates. Be of service for Gemini. I love it. You could be very intuitive. Okay, you're in the energy of being very intuitive. You're in the energy of communicating. Page of Cups. What it is that you feel, what it is that's in your heart, what it is that's in your mind, what it is that you're your heart and your mind. Okay. Yeah, Gemini. Because the Page of Cups is emotion. And you're a Gemini. In your thoughts. This is about communication, about the Page of Cups. Okay. This is a feeling card. This is being apologetic. Unapologetic. Okay. Because then we got the Ace of Cups. Okay. Then we got the Temperance. Then we got the Ace of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles energy. And Justice. Woo, this is your service. To communicate about things that you feel and think about. Okay. When it comes down to love and temperance. When it comes down to patience. When it comes down to, I hear virtue. When it comes down to balance. When it comes down to humility. When it comes down to been there, kind of done that, grown, got the t-shirt, the badge. When it comes down to opportunities, when it comes down to being blocked, when it comes down to you also in the Nine of Pentacles energy, you could be this person. Nine of Pentacles, you know, is a self-sufficient card, self-made, how you're self-made. Okay, this can also be about how somebody here built and established is still lonely as hell. Look how stressed out she look, talking to the squirrel in the hoodie. Okay, how you also could be balanced and bring justice, okay, in a way of however that looks, of being of service. making decisions out of the energy of the Five of Cups, making decisions despite how you feel, okay? Staying motivated to take action, separating yourselves from toxicity with the Four of Swords and the Devil card, okay? And still going after opportunities or looking at opportunities that may have left you out in the cold or is leaving you out in the cold when it comes down to connections. Ooh, baby, you strong with it. That's what I'm talking about. High Priestess. Six of Pentacles. Yeah. Your intuition of whom to give to, when to give, how to give, when to heal, how to heal, when it comes to others. Okay? Because not everybody is to be in your energy. Not everybody is. But when God send, you know, when God send folks into your life, you know, it of course, it's always going to be reason, season, lifetime for me and my own opinion, perspective. Okay? Okay? You may not think the same. We may not think the same. That's all right. But this is about someone here who is very open, very honest, okay, very knowledgeable, eager to also learn more, okay. This can also be someone who hides that fact, or not so much as hides that fact. You can't see that in the person when you walk up to them. They can't see this in you, Gemini, but it's a matter of you seeing it in yourself. All right, when it comes down to equal give and take, okay, and wishing on a star, when it comes down to your emotions, when it comes down to be emotional about it, you kind of get a little stuck. That's why we're talking about this. Bam. You get a little stuck when it comes to being of service. Why would that be? Because if you're very intuitive when it comes down to being equally given to someone, you get frustrated. Because it's like saying, God send you people who come into your life and everything, and you're there to look out. Or it could be somebody who's been there. Take adversity, okay? But you're being of service to people in a way of giving to them and being very... that's it, giving to them on any form, in any form that may be, in a loving way, right? And giving to these people, person, whoever is having you feel a little trapped, because it's like you give to where you're depleted. And Gemini, people don't know how to bring us back. We gotta go off into our own separate corner and bring us back. Okay, people don't know how to break the us down and bring us. They just don't. It just seems like people don't know how to do it. I'm not gonna say people don't. You have some people who do, but I'm just saying, like, if you're single or whatever the case may be, you're being very giving, you're being very loving to people, and it's feeling like you're just trapped in it. It's because you're depleting your energy to people who is not getting it, and you love them so much that you want to love them until they can love themselves back, but they can't. And it takes you to force yourself to step out of that situation and allow God or allow them to learn what they need to learn and move forward however they need to. If they got to keep busting their head against the wall, it's like, oh, I'm about to picture somebody. And you come into the room, and they just like, boom, against the wall. Boom, against the wall. You looking like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, you just want them to stop busting their head against the wall. Like, could you stop doing that? What's the matter with you? Right? And you're like, are you okay? And then you pull them from the wall, but they keep wanting to go to the wall. Boom, like they possessed or something. So you're like, well, fuck it then. You would think, you just turn around, but then you go get a little pillow or something. Like, if that's where you want to remain at, it's fine. Let me put a pillow right there and hang it. So now at least you could bust your head against the pillow and not the wall. It's like saving people or being very given to people. But at the same time, it may be hindering you. I don't know what the other card is with the energy moving forward, but let's go. Six of Pentacles. Yeah. Sun reverse. Knight of Wands reverse. Yep. The sun is the sun because it's here. Because that means there can be happiness. It's also a flip for me. Things aren't being illuminated the way it needs to be, or things aren't being illuminated. It's like Knight of Wands will be somebody. Knight of Wands is fast, but not being very successful here. Okay, it's fast, it's frivolous, it's doing things too quickly. Okay, you're giving a fuck too quickly. You're giving of yourself too quickly. You're being of service, but you're giving in a way where you're not taking the time out that you need to get to know what you need to know first. You're just like taking off. Okay. Now, this could be a particular person you were dealing with, having equal give and take, and you're intuitively guided to understanding clearly that this person is not your happy. And when it comes to this new beginning and having this beautiful Two of Cups energy, look at that big ass sword. You had to speak a truth, or will be needing to. Okay. About what? About an Emperor, about control, about an Aries, about somebody here, their authority in the situation. Because what I heard through the grapevine is that somebody here going to be emotionally walking away, or the message is coming in that somebody here may need to, from that Two of Cups energy. See that? Then we got it right there too, and then we just have it right here too, and that would be you, Gemini. Okay. Because when it comes down to an investment, somebody invested into something that just ended. So it's you know, and if it's not a person, and then somebody goes in introspection about it. But if it's not a person, and if it's just you and this energy, Gemini, where you're in this energy, and it's not a backstory, this is just what it is of you being of service, then it's about how you're connecting with people and you're giving of yourself. Okay, this is all of it. This is your desire, your creativity. This is moving fast with communication. This is taking off, knowing you're going to be victorious and successful, feeling very desirable, victorious and successful, getting there quickly. It's you're happy. This could be illuminating that how quick somebody here is taking off, or this is how somebody here is feeling inside themselves, and something's coming in and is rushing very quickly. And that's probably what it is, or what it was, right? That somebody here was like this, very happy to take off very quickly. It's still there, right? You can still see it. But now it's all in reverse. So as quick as it was illuminated to take off very quickly and to be very fast, and it's something creative, and it's something somebody coming in to talk about. Somebody here just came in with communication. How they're going to be of service by way of, I'm going to do this for you. I'm going to do that for you. Oh, this is going to happen for you. I'm going to give you the promotion. I'm going to be in a relationship. We're going to get married. We're going to go. We're going to go to Great Adventures. We're getting ready to get the new car tomorrow. The check comes tomorrow. We're going to do it. Right? This is happening. This was the action. It's no action. And if it is action, it's very quickly, and it's without steps. It's without guidance. Okay? And this is what's being illuminated, but it's not being illuminated just yet, because the sun's reversed, and for the sun to be reversed for me is the moon. So the secret is about somebody's action. How they just jump out there onto something and then not think it all the way through, and they kind of go with the emotion of it, or they go with the desire of it because it's so desirable, or I desire it, and it showed up and appeared. Wow, it gotta be for the me. Not everything is. Some things are a lesson. So we have to take our time to kind of be in the energy of being the skeptic, being the critic, being the investigator, as we are, Gemini. But sometimes, don't get it twisted, we jump out there because our heart desires certain things. We desire things, and then it's like we waited so long, and it's like it appears, and it's like, oh yeah, oh yeah, let's go. The check is coming. They told me 3 days. It's been 4. It didn't come yesterday, but it's coming today. And you go in the mailbox. Now, just simple as that. But this is about how you are with people, being of service to people as well as yourself. Okay, it could be, oh yeah, you know, I'm gonna jump on this. You know, they said they're gonna pay me to go back to school, and I'm gonna just go ahead. I'm going back to school to tighten up on this skill, because they're gonna promote me in this job. And then you did all of that, right? You did all of that rather quickly, because it's about to get the promotion. What? They're about to give me the promotion. I done did my 6 months, got my certificate for it. Now I can go ahead, did the job training, that thing. Go ahead, go to the boss, and somebody else got the position. That's the energy I'm feeling. This is the wake-up call. The sun. Told you, can't make it up. It's a burden. The sun is reversed because it takes it back to the moon. It's a burden. It's heavy. You can't even see over them motherfuckers. Look. I can't even see how you skip. You trying to lift your leg all the way up so you don't step on the rock or whatever. What if you run into the rock that's the level of the foot? I don't know. I'm just saying. Yeah. So it's not that they can't be happy. It's not that they can't be. It's just a burden towards that. It's a burden when it comes down to that, because how it's not, and it might not even be how you show up, Gemini. You show up being real and authentic. It's just how people show up, and they can't. There's not no authenticity about it. And you try not to look at people. It's like, you'll take them as face value. You know, and because of the gym being so strong, been there, done that, I can shake it off. If you end up being fake, it's nothing. I'ma just cut you off. If you end up being a liar, I'ma just cut you off. If you end up trying to play me, it's gonna be found out, and I'm gonna cut you off. So and it's so simple for the gym to do it. Like, it's what you did, what? I mean, however the cutoff may be, okay, it could be, but cut you off, like cut your hand, finger. Now let me stop. But it's cut off, and it's okay. But it's not okay, because you don't have to keep taking yourself through that. You don't have to keep holding on to conducting yourself in that energy. It's okay to cut them off before the time was up to cut them off. Okay, it's like, you know what, I'm gonna give you a chance, and we do that. Well, I'm gonna give you the chance and the benefit of the doubt, give you enough rope to hang your own self, because I ain't about to deal with it. But at the end of the day, you still deal with it, because that person is still in your life, and you're still holding that rope, and they're still wrapping it around their neck. So you're still attaching yourself to the issue when you already know they're going to hang themselves. So why have them still lingering on? Just cut the fucking rope. Okay, save the rope from someone else. You don't have to buy anymore. Nobody got time. The taxes is high. Okay, they is going up on everything. I'm not about to keep going at Home Depot to buy some rope so you can hang yourself. When I already know from the beginning you're going to get hung. Let me just cut the rope right now. But you still be of service, because at the same time, if you're very intuitive, if an empath, if you're open, okay, then you're open to, if you're a healer, and have that type of energy, then you're open. We go that extent of, I said it 30 times and I'm going to say it the one more time. Hope you get it this time. You know what I'm saying? I helped you out 10 times. Go, whew, one more time. I made this the last time. You know what I'm saying? Like, get what we do. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's a need to pull back on it, because it can be very burdensome. And then we can jump out there because we're going after what we desire. And it's like, it shows up and it's like, yeah, I'm on a bandwagon with this one. And didn't take the time out to say, hold up, wait, wait a minute, this could possibly be a test. Let me humble myself. Still moving forward, but let me humble myself. Let me not get too ecstatic like this is the real deal, or this is it, because we seen people change up and wear they different face, or they one face for so long, and then bam, they showed us that face, and it's like, and then they got a nerve to say we two-faced. At least you see both them bitches, or all four of them. Okay, so at least you see our faces, though. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Gemini's two-faced. You see them, though. Do you see the faces? Bitch, I can't see yours, though. Only see your one face. And you hold it for a very long time. And then when you show Jim your other face, now you see the other face. Wait, which side was it? Did you see this one? Okay, this side. Okay, see. You don't know which one you about to get. They both looking at you. Two faces. And we all gonna look like this, cross our eyes and shit. Like, come on, for real, man. So that's what it is with people. Knight of Wands. Hermit, reverse. Because it wasn't nothing to think about. It wasn't nothing to go within about. That's why the Knight of Wands is reversed. Takes it back to the Page of Wands for me. Where somebody here just took this action and it just was like, oh, it was small, but it was an action that was taken by way of the page is like young. It was like that young type of energy. Like, oh, I'm just jump out there. Hey, hey, I know I can do 3 feet. I know how to swim a little bit. Just jump off in 8 feet. Hey, fuck it. Oh, wait a minute, I'm drowning. You know what I'm saying? So, but you learn. You learn. Okay, somebody gonna save your ass, I hope. You know what I'm saying? Don't jump out there to 8 feet and you only can swim in a 3. Or stand in it. Okay, whatever. Alright, but yeah, you know what I mean? So, and that's what it's about. So when it comes down to you being intuitively guided to equally give to people, you're so giving that it's not that you forget about yourself. It's just that you're so happy to. You're so loving to. You're so caring to give of yourself. You're so happy to hear and lend a listening ear or lend a hand if you can. And you got people who is heavy burden sometimes when you're being of service. But it's not to be heavy in a way where it dictates who you are as a person, or should I say dictate? It makes you question if being of service is a good idea. Nah, it's kind of like your job. For some Geminis I'm talking to, it's kind of like your job, and it is going to get heavy burden, and it's going to be an energy pool, and you're going to get assholes that show up even if you weren't as empathic or whatever. It's just still going to. Okay, all right, it's just what it is. But I'm talking to a Gemini who is of service, who's feeling like it gets burdensome and challenging, you know, to go down this path. And they're dropping wands along the way. You know, you're dropping wands along the way, right? It's 10 wands, but here 2 of them is already, that's the path already. And somebody here, you know, it's like dropping the 2 wands. It's a path that was chosen. Okay? Because the person didn't drop them on their own. Okay, they were holding them and everything. They fell. Person might not even know that it fell. And you got another one that's getting ready to fall down too. You know, but it's the path that somebody here is definitely going down. It was the chosen path for somebody here. And it's like the action that somebody here is taking when it comes to giving of people. It's without it's without thought that the person will harm them. It's without thought that the person would make them question themselves or have them, you know, break them down in some type of way or cause any harm or discord. You know, it's without that judgment. And that should be how you should be. Because we shouldn't judge other people. I shouldn't be of service to you by way of, let me look at your background first. You know, are you a good person? Are you not a good person? Hold on. Are you here to be who you are? And show up and how you showed up in my life? Are you to be who you are? Like, and that's what matters, you know. But somebody here is heavy burdened with this. In a way, 8 of Wands, reverse. I was getting ready to say 8. You know, I said, you know, I was. But I was getting ready to say 8 because that would be 8. And these 2 would bring it to 10. So I was going to say about the communication. And then the 8 of Wands come out. And it's reversed. It takes it to a 7 of Wands for me. So this 7 of Wands is about how somebody here does stand on business after. There's no need to go in introspection because Gemini is like, listen, if you F up, it don't matter. It's going to be handled. It's still going to be good. I'm still going to be good. It's like at the end of it all, Jim is going to be good. But Jim, you going to be good. But in the back, in the moonlight, in the moon, in the nighttime, in bedtime, you look like this. You're carrying so much, taking care of other people, being there to show up for them, and it gets heavy. So it's time to relieve yourself. When it comes, you can't make this shit up. It's time to go to calmer waters even in the nighttime. It's time to be able to release it. In the sun, in the night, doesn't matter. Get the balance. Be at peace with how you have to show up in people's life sometimes. When you're called to show up in people's life sometimes. Get a boundary. Because what's being illuminated about you is that you speak a truth. You stand in your power. You communicate well. Okay? Thorough. You stand on business. You mean business. 7 of Wands. There it is. 8 of Wands is right there. It took us to this. So you stand on business. You mean what you say what you mean. It's going to cause towers. It is. Judgment will always be made on these things. Because this is what the juggling is about. Your life and your job. That's the divine. Ace of Pentacles. This is the divine giving you this blessing. This is the divine. This is also, I know what it is. It's Ace of Pentacles. I know it's grounded energy. I know it's about stability. I know it's an opportunity to get stable. I know it's a job. I know it's a promotion. I know what that is. That ain't what I'm talking about. This is the juggle. This is the big blessing. This is about connection. This is about how you hold this big blessing. And it may make you feel alone, isolated. It can even get toxic at times. Eight of Wands. Just told you. You can't make the shit up. Standing on business, taking risks, taking leaps of faith. Gemini, when it comes down to your happiness, what makes you happy? When it comes down to being victorious, when it comes down to your wish fulfillment, okay? Standing in your power when it comes to your stability. And there you go again with your blessing. Coming in with offers of love, bringing in healing energy, temperance energy. It's all coming that way. Okay, this is the Fool. This is what fell out. That Seven of Wands is standing on business. It's to continuously take risks. And that's what this is. Knight of Wands reverse, Hermit reverse, Eight of Wands reverse. That's taking that quick action without thinking. You just do. People show up, oh, I need to talk to you. Sure, what's going on? What's up? You know what I'm saying? Hey, I need your help. Can you help me out? Sure, I'll come right over and help you out. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because you can. Because you've been blessed to be able to do so. But for it to be a wake-up call is because obviously it's something someone is waking up to knowing about themselves right now. And this is the job that you have. And I'm letting you know and explaining what this job is. And you have an epiphany. A wake-up call is happening for you now. You're called to be of service. You're called to be this person. This is the job God gave for you. Okay? This is what entails. This is what it entails. You're going to have those sleepless nights at times. There's going to be energy coming in. You ain't knowing where it's coming from. You're going to have dreams about people you don't even fucking know. You're going to be like, what the fuck? Why is George? Who is George? Why is George in my dream? Who's George? I could be talking to a George. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? For real. All you heard was Georgie. Like, wait, what? The fuck? Georgie? You woke up like, where's Georgie? I'm dead. For real. So this could be a Gemini who's coming into being of service. You're an awakening. You're ascending. Okay, you are. God is coming in to say, listen, you're ready now. You can take on this. You are healing. You are love. You are compassion. Despite what anybody may say, you've come down a journey, a long, long way. You're still journeying. You're not the one to worry about the destination. You're kind of like picking up the pieces, or you're just going along the way. You know that people come in, they're going to be a catalyst. You are a catalyst. Okay, some people say, you're walking karma. Call it what you want, okay? Call it what you want. Okay? So somebody here could be actually standing on business to take this leap of faith in becoming this. Congratulations. But this is what it entails as well. And you'll learn it along the way. And you're going to have to take your breaks. And you're going to have to pull back from people. And you're going to definitely know that people can't give you that to build you up. Only you can go into that own corner and build you up. Sad but true. What's this, Fool? You can have Aries in your chart. Leo in your chart. Virgo in your chart. The Fool. Or Gemini. Page of Pentacles. You're getting ready to take a leap of faith towards this opportunity. You can't make this shit up. The divine opportunity. It's Ace of Pentacles. And you're going to you can't make it. You're going to have to juggle your world and the world. And it's a judgment call. You're being anointed right now. God is anointing you with this. Job, Gemini. Yeah. Yeah. So this is not for everybody. It may be for a lot of you guys. Who knows? But somebody here is definitely ascending. Somebody here is getting an awakening, and they're being like this, and they're not knowing too much of the job. It's just you being of service in this form or fashion, in this way. You may be getting ready to become a tarot card reader. You may be somebody who goes out and about and a motivational speaker. Okay, but it's a job that is handed by God. Okay, is already destined for your life that you do this. And I know it gets tiring. It gets very exhausting. You get very, it's like a push and pull. It is. And then you got to handle your own life and what you got going on. And it's like, ugh. Don't be coming over here with all that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not today. Get out my face. But, hey, it's a job. You know what I'm saying? You might get a call. It's like, oh, I just need to talk to you. And you might have one of them days where you was sitting there talking to Jesus. And it's like, you want to talk to me and I'm trying to talk to Jesus. Listen, what do you got going on that is so severe? You know what I'm saying? It's like, no, you can't be that way. You can't be that way. And as you learn, you learn to humble yourself moving forward. Okay? Because then you know that your life is intertwined like this. This is what it is. This is just what it is. Moving forward. Be decisive. You got to figure it out. Think about it. Be decisive. Yeah, you're gonna have, look. You can't make shit up, baby. Bye. The tower came like this. Gemini. Think about it. Be decisive about letting this tower fall. Be decisive about this decision. Okay. Think about it. When it comes down to your happiness and you being rewarded, think about it. This is pretty heavy because I'm not speaking too earthly here. I mean, I'm speaking earthly because you can hear me in the English language. But I'm not speaking King of Wands reversed with the Three of Wands. Yeah, think about it. This Three of Wands is more about motivation. This is also more about the Three of Wands is more about the action that needs to be taken, to be patient, to wait, send a message, receive a message. King of Wands reverse and the energy is more about no action. So not taking any action. Okay, it's all about the desire, but not being waiting. It's like a still moment. Three of Wands is more like a still moment. Be still when it comes down to not taking any action. When it comes down to what it is that you still desire and what it is you want to create, but however, being still. And the tower being reversed is more like saying you don't want the tower. See, the tower upright is a catastrophe. Okay, it's like somebody coming for you. But this is also how somebody here looks like they're trying to save someone. Okay, see how this person holding? It's like the tower is falling. This man is coming. It look like you would. It would appear that he wants to kill them, right? Stab them, but he's actually lending the wand to save them. Okay, that's what they're doing, and it's reversed. How I look at this, like I said, a more spiritual is be decisive of which road you want to go down. Which side of the fence you actually want to play. Do you want to be the one that's doing the saving? Or are you the one that needs to be saved? Hence, be still when it comes down to not taking any action. Be still when it comes down to your desires and all of that. It's kind of like Upright, this would be being motivated to go after your desires, stand in your power when it comes to your creativity, and taking an action towards your desire and all that. It could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but it's reversed. This was more like somebody who would be manipulative, using their passions and desires to get what it is that they want. That's not what I'm getting here. What I'm getting is somebody here needs to be at a standstill. Okay, look, bottom of the deck, Two of Swords. A standstill and not make a decision, because it says be decisive. Because you got to break down each decision. Do you want to go left? Do you want to go right? Are we doing heaven? Or are we doing hell? Are we doing God? Or are we doing the devil? Because this is about you being of service. The wake up call is somebody here is getting a wake up call about which way they're gonna go about this. Okay, this can also be somebody here, if you just somebody who's doing tarot. Is you gonna do black magic, or you don't do white? Are you gonna be in the darkness, or you gonna be in the light? Simple as that. Could just be as simple as that. But this is the way I'm getting this. Yeah, Five of Wands. On the King of Wands reversed. It's like somebody here is waiting. It's like, wait, be still. When it comes down to not taking any action, because it's a lot of an opposing opinion. It's a job where people comes in and they oppose their shit on you. They oppose their own opinion. Oh, you got to be of the devil. Oh, you got to be this. Oh, you that. Oh, you that. You got to be ready for this. You got to. You got to be able to take it. And sometimes you got to learn how to buckle down, and because you're going to get depleted of the energy. You're going to get people that's going to make comments. You're going to have people that's going to come in here and they're going to tell you what you need to be doing on your channel, or how you are with your faith. And it's like, oh, you this, you that, you that. Come over here with all that. What are you? I know I am. What, how though? I know you are, but what I am? What am I? I know you are, but what am I? I know you are, but what am I? Like, it's like Pee Wee Herman. That's what it, Pee Wee Herman. I know you are, but what am I? I know you are, but what am I? That's so stupid ass shit. I need to see that again. Five Wands. Yeah. That's the awakening. It's an awakening. It's all about love. It's love. It's the Ace of Cups. It's an opportunity to grow in love. It's an opportunity to be of love. It's an opportunity that you're getting to secure love. It's healing love. It's being that love, of service, in a loving way. The Moon, in a loving way. Can't make it up, baby. Strength. Yeah. The Epiphany is a requirement of strength. Gemini, the Lovers, to be of love. When it comes down to this journey, when it comes down to this new beginning, when it comes down to this desire, when it comes down to this action you about to take, this creativity, okay, you could have been working on it, could be working on it, okay, when it comes down to it, like I said, I could be just simply talking to somebody who's getting ready to just start tarot, okay, or they coming into the enlightenment that they're psychic, or some type of ability here, and you're just like, what do I do with this? What? You know, it could be kind of scary. And there is a requirement before you take the job. Sometimes you're just thrown into it. It's just what it is, based on your experience, based on the road, the journey you went down, the growth, the development. Some people are chosen, some aren't. And I say that because all are able to come, but not all is going to be chosen. Period. That's just what it is. Everybody can sign up for it, but it's only a few that's going to pass the test that see fit to be chosen enough to be able to carry the torch. It's just what it is, you know. So when you come into this, you know, it's up to you. You got to come. I'm not going to tell you got to come, but, you know, just be who you are. Be authentic. So if you really all about the love, and you really all about the support, you really all about the people, it shouldn't be no problem. Because how you present yourself outwardly, it shows a lot about what your inner does look like. You know what I'm saying? So if you could go out here and you could be you authentic, and you could feel people, and you an empath, and you connecting with people like that and everything, is because you really like that. You know, some people could portray all they want. Eventually it gets revealed, you know, what your inner makeup looks like. But if you like that all the time and you really have that compassion, don't let people judge you. You go ahead and you go on out there and be of service to people. You help people. Go ahead and send them messages out. Be of that. And if you choose to be of it in the dark when you're doing rituals and all of that stuff, hey, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? I'm just here to bring the message to somebody here. And this is the designing of your life coming into fruition of either, it's just a God call. It's something here that somebody here is getting an epiphany and awakening on, that they are like this. And but you're scared or you're timid because you don't want to mess up. You don't know if you go, or are you the savior, or are you not savior and being God. Okay, because some people get in this and they got a God conscience. You know what I'm saying? I don't go that far. I keep God in it. I ain't got time for all that. Hey, listen. Okay? But everybody does things differently. And it's a matter of how are you going to show up? How God's calling you to show up. And I just say be of love. And it say be decisive because it is something to think about. It's a lot to think about. You don't have to take the job. Okay? It's like when you get the interview, you go on the second one. And then that's when God comes in and say, okay, it's yours. But before you go down this road, yeah, it is, and it can be. All right. Strength. Yeah. Wish fulfillment. Knight of Cups. So wish fulfillment, and that Knight of Cups with this cup bring it to 10 cups. This is deep right here. This was a deep one. I never had a reading like this, Gemini. I never, ever, ever had a reading like this where someone is coming into an awakening of being chosen. I never had this. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. It really is. And as much as we look at a wake up call like, oh, it's a wake up call. No, this is a very, very, because right behind it says make a plan. It says do what you love. Okay, it's a need to correct mistakes. It's a need to refine your attention. It's a need to reset, reassess, face your shadow side, imagine solutions, and then take the lead. You embrace your power and count your blessings. Like it's like somebody here has a you're getting ready to take on you get ready to go on a ride, baby. It's so spiritually connected that I don't want to, I can't, I don't want to just put my, you know what I'm saying, how I get down, because it's really like, wow, like, really, like, it's really like that right here. Somebody here is really coming into an awakening of them being, of their spiritual gifts. I know I can go ahead and read it a different way. That ain't how I'm supposed to get it. I'm supposed to get it this way. Let me know in the comments if this is you. Somebody here is definitely having an awakening, or will be. And this is a Gemini I'm talking to, because I asked about your energy now moving forward, not nobody else's. They could be in it. It could be somebody you love them real dearly, and y'all connected. It could be your twin sister, brother. I don't know. Take it however it is. But this is feeling very cool. Listen, look. Empty well. Time to replenish. You can't make it up. Listen, you can't make it up. Thank you. It says first breath and jeweled web, beginner's mind and connectivity. All right. This is deep. This is very deep. This is very deep, y'all, and I'm loving it. I love this. I'm trying to find the book, y'all, because I wanted to read it out the book. I'm trying to find it. Give me a second. Two. Maybe three. Maybe it's in here. Nope, it's not in here. Where is my book at? I don't like that. Move stuff around. I can't even find my book, y'all. I don't like that. Where my book at? I'm sorry, y'all. But I want to read it out of the book because this is beautiful. And I had all my books right here, but it's not there. Y'all, that's crazy. It really is crazy. Where is that? I think I found it, y'all. Got it. Okay. Okay. I gotta read it. I got to, y'all. All right. I'm not gonna read completely all of it, but I have to read it. Number 32 and number 21. All right. Let's go 21. All right. I want to read fast. I'm gonna try. A fresh start and renewed curiosity. Natural trust. Beginner's mind. When the first breath card shows up for you, it's time to leave the old stories and tales behind. You have arrived. Take a deep breath in another. There's nothing else you need to do but take in the new world that is revealing itself around you. Trust your natural curiosity. There's no need to dwell on how difficult the journey has been or how tight the passage to get to where you are now. Just take it all in and experience the awe and wonder of your arrival at this destination. Even if it is a familiar place you have come to many times before, try to experience it as if it's for the first time. For you are renewed, and the old you is no longer your concern. Practice the beginner's mind, not labeling or naming what you see and experience. That situation that was so difficult only a few days ago. Just be with it and breathe. You have already gone beyond it, have overcome and resolved it. Even if no one else realized this yet, soon enough they will as you move on. Do not squander the power of first breath, given the old narrative mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. Use it for new beginnings to animate a world you can play and create in. Do not underestimate the power of your breath and the magic of your word. Can't make it up, y'all. I know what I was reading. Whoo, this is powerful, man. It's powerful right here. 32. 2. Thank you. Connectivity, no separation, the feeling state. Approaching any oracle requires you to come in with certain expectations. You're either looking for confirmation or what you already know, or attempting to shed light on what eludes you on the obvious path you're on. You're asking whether you will reach a desired goal of some kind. You're rarely able to see beyond memory or projection, and so naturally everyone comes to the oracle with a narrow perspective of what's possible. Imagine the answer to your question is not about landing at a particular destination, meeting a goal, connecting to a special lever, reaching an end game, or experiencing anything specific. Instead, you discover a shimmering web of jewels you didn't know existed. The world is interconnected in a living web of energy. It isn't possible to know how any of it works, but know this: what is in your highest good is a sparkling jewel that lights up for you among this web of possibilities. You just need to know how you want to feel and choose this consciously. Take the focus off of getting anywhere. Practice feeling and being in a place where you desire experience has already come to pass. Who will you be when this is true for you? Can you be that now? Feel that now. Practice that. The better you know your path within this web of life, the more it will light up for you. It is celebrating you already. Can't make it up, man. I had to read it. I was called to read it. And it was like, read it. And I wasn't going to stop till I found a book to read it. And that's just what this is. And I didn't feel it no other way. I didn't feel it no other way. This is no other way. This is somebody who is coming into an awakening. This is someone here who is like, wow, this is so powerful, man. I'm getting chills. This is beautiful, y'all. Whoever this is beautiful. This is definitely beautiful. All right, so with that being said, Chip, I'm going to go ahead and close that out. Okay, and shake it a little bit, because I got to come back and do a love reading. I ain't got time. We got to have them playing all up in this energy over here, okay, Jill? All right, so see you in a bit. Bye.